Hello everybody, here Anna Satya, Crystal Health Goddess. Today I wanted to talk to you about something that came to my attention, something that I find very interesting. It came to me via email. Somebody sent me a question and I never thought about that or that it could be a subject of confusion to some people. So I want to talk to you about that today. She sent me an email and she asked me why when you go to my website I say that I work with crystals and ancient stones, but I don't work with new stones like for example Lalimar, or even Sugilite. So what I did is to answer her. I responded telling her that just because some stones has been recently discovered, and even though every day we discover new crystals and stones that we have never seen before, but that doesn't mean that they are new. They are new to us because we didn't know of their existence before they have been on Earth. But we didn't know about them, so they are new to us. But of course they are ancient because Mother Earth created them thousands, even hundreds, thousands of years ago. So they are ancient stones. We just consider them new because they have been recently discovered. She asked me about two stones, for example. So I created this little display to talk to you about those two stones in particular. These two stones are ancient. That is 100% truth. Who knows since how long they've been within the earth. But they were discovered recently and brought to our attention. One of these stones is Lalimar. I have this, I'm wearing this necklace today with intention for this video. And I have this little display here with some of the Lalimar jewelry that you will find, on my website. For example, Sugilite is a stone that was discovered by a Japanese man called Kenichi Suji. It's a very strange name to me. Kenichi Suji. So that's why the stone was called Sugilite, because of his name, Suji. So he discovered this stone in 1944. And it was not officially considered a rare stone until the 1980s. This piece right here, for example, comes from an old deposit found in South Africa in 1979. So as you can see, it might be new to us because it's only been a few years since it was discovered. But of course it's ancient. It's just new to us. The other stone, for example, a favorite stone for many people, including myself, is Lalimar. So I choose to wear this necklace today, and I have a little display here of the Lalimar that you will find on my website. But Lalimar, for example, was discovered in 1974. And it is interesting because years back, if you know Edgar Cayce, which is one of my, I have so many books from him. Edgar Cayce did a series of readings between 1901 and 1944. And during those readings, he said that there was going to be a very beautiful stone discovered in the Caribbean Sea with tremendous healing properties, for humanity. And, way after he passed away, Lalimar was discovered in 1974. So it's relatively new because until 1974, nobody knew that Lalimar even exists. But that doesn't mean that it's not ancient, So with this video, what I want to make clear to you is that crystals and stones, they are ancient, right? And they were created by Mother Earth naturally. Okay, so we are very familiar with the stones like lapis lazuli, and seeing the Egyptians using it, turquoise, as in Native American using it and considered as sacred stones. So to us, those are ancient because we know that civilizations that we consider ancient civilizations, they made these stones part of their everyday life. So they are ancient to us. But then we have stones like Lalimar, Sugilite, that have been recently discovered, but they are new to us, but they are still ancient stones. But what I want to make sure that is very clear as well is that understand what's the difference between new stones and stones that people consider them that has been newly discovered, but they are not even natural. I'm not saying they are good or bad, you should use them, you should don't use them or like them. For example, one of the stones that I'm talking about is rainbow casilica. Rainbow casilica is incredibly beautiful, and there is a big controversy whether it's natural, it is man-made. If you do a little bit of research, like I did, and this is my own personal experience and belief, doesn't mean that you think that way, but rainbow casilica, it is man-made, and that's my belief. You have these geologist from Switzerland that he have his doubts about rainbow casilica, so they took some samples of it and they did some lab tests, and they discovered that besides having calcite and other minerals that are real, 100% real, so when they did the lab test, they discovered that some of the components in rainbow casilica, they were not natural, they were man-made, where, for example, polymer and resin, those are man-made. That's not, a stone is not naturally made by Mother Earth, and then you add a polymer or resin. So no, it is not 100% natural. It is man-made and enhanced by adding some other components to its structure, so it looks the way that it looks, but it's not 100% real. So rainbow casilica, for example, has been newly discovered as well, but that won't be ancient stone, for example. It won't, because it's not even real. It is man-made. So I hope this gives you more clarity about the difference between ancient stones and newly discovered stones. And once again, to me, all of them, if they are natural, made by Mother Earth, they are ancient. It does not matter we have discovered them like 100,000 years ago, or if we have discovered them like 10 years ago. So I hope this makes things a little bit more clear. I hope you enjoyed this video as well. And if you have questions, feel free to send them through the website or leave a comment. And I hope you enjoy it. Thank you for watching, and peace.